Hello everybody, Justin here. I hope you guys are doing well, having a great day or a great night. And before jumping to the charts, don't forget to smash the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe as well. And let's do it. So let's start from the bigger picture. As always, let's take a closer look here. Let me clean the chart. Yeah. So let's start with volume. So we still have ranging volume. And it looks like there is a lack of sellers, which is great news as well. Now let's take a look on the OBV, on the weekly, more info. Yeah, so all the way bullish, the way we like it, going up with volume. That's fantastic. Now let's go back to the monthly because we have to take a look on the bigger picture, right? So I have 3 layers for my setup, but I'm going to use only 2. Otherwise, we are going to end up with many lines all over, okay? So let's start with the first one. And as you guys can see, we already have a trigger at the $3 range, and the next one is going to be 5, okay? Now let me show you the levels in between. Yeah. So the thing is, folks, let me see, we are still inside. Okay, the first range, great. So the pit stop for the second one is going to be 3 and 80 again, and then we are heading to $5 for more for a better understanding of this scenario. So the thing is, I have the markup all the way to 34, okay, but I didn't address it, the level in between, because maybe 21 can be the fractal limitation. Okay, I still have to measure to find out if I'm right or wrong, but yeah, I will need a lot of time to do this. I'm going to do it later. And yeah, so let's jump into the weekly. Oh, another thing, sorry. So that there's a lot of info to cover. This is our power candle for the bull break, and it is very common to see a rejection like this, especially on the first one, and especially at a key level. Okay, so for now, don't worry. Of course, I believe you have your risk management and your trading setup as well. So you guys know the drill. This is not financial advice. You must have your own tools to do your stuff, right? So I'm presuming you guys are ahead in the game. So now let's take a look on the weekly. Yes, the weekly is looking great. As you guys can see, this was the previous level, key level. Just a second, sorry. So this was our previous level, which is 2, the 2 range. And in the sell attempt, the bulls bought back in the same level that we were before. That is $2 straight, yes. And the thing is, folks, it's not because they are round numbers, okay? There's 2 things. The first one is the psychological levels, which are round numbers, okay? So it's people behavior. And then we have the nature of price itself. So it's like imagine you are a software developer. You have the rules and all the procedures to respect to develop your software, right? So the code, the lines, the tools, etc., etc. So the software that will came from your work, is built on top of specific rules. And the same happens when we talk about nominal price. Okay, but this is something that I am working on. Perhaps I will be able to release this research maybe today, maybe not today, but maybe tomorrow. And it's mind-blowing stuff. I believe you guys are going to enjoy. So yeah, so looking fantastic for now. The bulls defending the previous our previous key level 2, and right now we are a little above the average, the price average for this range, and with a hammer, somewhat a hammer, which is a bullish sign, especially on the weekly. Now let's go for the 3 days. Yeah, so here it's even more clear, the bullish activity. So by a matter of fact, the bulls let their bears to do their stuff, and they end up in a bear trap right here, just below the $2 range, which was 179. Looking bullish so far. Let's keep going. Let's go for the daily. Yes, so as you guys can see, the bulls keep trying, keep buying, bang, 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 rejected, 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 but they also got rejected on the lower section of the price. As you guys can see, bang, bang, because see this, the small breach, the little tails, all inside the bull's territory. Okay. But it is true, we still have a lot of sellers activity around this level, by the same way we are having around this one. Can you guys see it? And now the battle is what? The battle of Midway, a thing that I keep talking about. And yeah, it's always there, will always happen, and it's not something new in history. So, so far, like I just said to you guys, we are still trading above 244. And now what we want to see, not maybe for a straight bull break, okay? I'm not sure. I have to take a deeper look for a better understanding. But due to the big bearish activity, perhaps we are going to develop something before bullish continuation, okay? So it's not clear. We are just trying to understand this. But the thing is, so far, this is great. This is fantastic because we are still trading above the 50%. Okay, if we measure one from the other, just a second. No, that's not what we are looking for. So if we go from one for the other, just for the sake of this example, we are not above the 50%. Okay, but this is not the proper way to measure here in this scenario. Okay, if you remember the example that I showed you about the developer and the developer platform, I mean, like for example, Delphi and etc. Places where you can craft your software, develop. There are specific rules, and the same are true for here. Okay, because if we take another look here, you guys will see, despite all the rejection, where the full body candles are staying inside this range and not outside. Okay, so yeah, let's go now for the 4 hours. Well, it's looking great so far. Perhaps, maybe the bulls will keep chasing the average price before the bull break. We need more evidence. It's not clear, and it is also true that we, like I told you, that we can come up from here, for example. But again, there is no technical evidence. And for example, this is not financial advice. You guys know the drill, okay? Let's say we just buy here. Okay, oh, let's buy, it's on FOMO, yeah, let's go. And then, from a sudden, let's say we end up with bearish continuation. Can it happen? We don't know because there's nothing clear. So it's like a 50-50% scenario. And scenarios that are not clear, the Champions Club doesn't engage. Okay, we have a very specific trading setup That works very, very well. And yeah, so we don't FOMO and we don't chase price. Now let's take another look here. Let me see. Oh, there is the merit of Sophia here. Just a second. Let me take a look. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, because the thing here, as you guys can see, for example, this one here, and this one here, it's the in the opposite way. Yeah, so that's not a clear or straight pattern. Okay, even if we go for the lower section, it's not clear because 2 points doesn't give us proper evidence, because we need at least 3, one far away from the other. Okay, this was not a falling wedge. No falling wedge here. If we had something like this, for example, okay, then this would be a falling wedge, but it is not the case here. Yeah, so it's not clear. We wait and watch to see how things are going to play out. Just a second. So nothing clear here as well. Yeah, and also here, the bulls are in control for this range, but still there is nothing clear here at all. Okay, so we will keep watching, and yeah, let's see how Kava is going to behave. Kava is doing great so far, and we are expecting more bullish activity soon. Okay, so folks, for now this is it. Thanks for watching, thanks for your support, thanks for your time as well, and I hope this analysis help you guys in the way you read the charts or in the way you improve your trading setup. And yeah, so thanks again. I will see you guys soon. See ya.